times. If you remember in episode 1, I bought all the equipment that we needed and got some of the equipment down here. Now, as you can see, I've got all of the equipment down here that we need. I've got no fields as of yet. I will buy fields. I am going to buy a field today, and the field I'm going to buy is going to be field 19. The reason being, it is ready to be harvested, so that's going to be the field that I'll be getting today. As you can see, I've got 2 B triples. The B triples will not be getting used for this field. What's going to be getting used is there's going to be if you can have a look just up in the back, there's a very, very large trailer which I may not use, so I might as well use the B triple, or both B triples. The one I'm going to harvest, as I said, is a cornfield. So let's get started. I'll get down to the field before I buy the field, and I'll show you which one I'm talking about. Field just off to our left is the one I'll be buying and harvesting. And after I've bought it and harvested it, I'm going to cultivate it hopefully inside this episode. If not, I'll do it off air, and then when I get back on air, I will show you what is on the field. Now, for those of you who have not seen my episode 1 and are now watching episode 2, the colour scheme I will tell you now, I've told everybody else who saw episode 1, I will tell you guys now who are only just tuning in to see episode 2, the colour scheme on the truck is for a sports team over here in Australia, in New South Wales, in a league called the NRL. The team is the Parramatta Eels, and I've followed them all my life, so that's pretty much why I have that on the trucks. And here we go. Now, those of you who are wondering why I've left those 2 headers there, it's because the headers that I've got to get are compatible with corn. Those 2 are not compatible with corn. Those 2 are wheat and barley. So, and there is another one they are compatible with. There's a couple there actually. But the one I'm after is one that's compatible for corn and also sunflower. Now I did have one person tell me a few weeks ago that not long, or actually before I started doing these episodes, I had someone turn around and tell me to do a sunflower field, and I said to them, what would be the point of doing a sunflower field? And they turned around and said, well, my son wants to see a sunflower field. And I said, okay, fair enough. And then I asked the person how old their son was, and they said their son is 6 years old and he likes sunflowers. So all of his field I may put sunflowers. I am still waiting to see any votes for the thing that I said. I have increased it from 9 votes to the point of where certain votes will win, or certain votes will lose. Basically, in other words, it's got to be an odd number for each one for the one to win. In other words, as I said, 9 votes. Out of 9 votes, 4 lose, 5 win. So you know, but basically, that's the deal. You know, to get the header. Field I'm going up to is field 19. I have not bought that yet, but I'm just about to, so I can harvest the field. Now, if I had someone to do the harvesting for me, because, well, I've got to operate both the trucks, that way I'll be able to have harvesting get done and then reload and unload, or load the trucks up and get them ready. But as I said, still no votes on whether I should do animals or not. I'm kind of hoping I do get yes votes for doing animals. More than 5 votes, I'm hoping, for sheep. Because this is down to you, the viewers. Now I just got to wait for the harvester to be on his way back and then signal that he's almost full. The moment he does, I'll get this rig into its position, or actually start it when it gets to the point where his lights are flashing and he's 80% full, and then we'll be able to go from there. It's 39% full at the moment. So I have to yet to buy some more stuff for planting, like all different types of seed and whatnot. I'm thinking, as I said, people are going to call me crazy, but I'm thinking of doing a sugarcane field. I'm not too sure about that yet. I will definitely do a sunflower field. Not too sure what field yet. Probably field 19, because it's the only field I've got at the moment. So here's hoping. If this was a multiplayer map that I was doing at the moment, I would probably have someone else running around with me doing other things for me. But the next time, if I let this guy who I'm talking about into the farm, I've got to make sure that he's got to do exactly as I say, and I've also got to make sure that he only does what I tell him. Because when we did a broadcast once, it went for 2 hours. And he basically, well, embarrassed me. Now, if you're wondering why I say he embarrassed me, it's because of what he did. I was asking him time and time again to help me out, and he just would not listen. He basically snubbed me and did work on the farm, but did very little. I was in the middle of doing a harvest on the field just opposite, and it was a wheat field. It was a wheat harvest. I was doing it with I had one harvester running up and down, whereas that particular one field, you needed, oh, here we go. Yeah, that one particular field, you need at least 2 to 3 harvesters running. Now the harvester is at 80% full. As soon as he's stopped, I will turn the truck around, go to him and unload. It will probably take an hour or so to get the whole thing done, or maybe more. If so, right, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, guys, if so, I'm sorry that you guys won't be able to see a full harvest, but I will do what I can to get it done. But I promise you this, I will not empty the truck up until such time as episode 3 goes online, or goes on air. Okay? I won't empty either of the trucks until episode 3 goes on air. And he's just about to come to a stop, I think. Yep. Here we go. that's one unloaded. Now we've just got to wait for another pass or two, and then he will be unloaded again. That was a run of 37% full for the trailer, so there's a high chance it could be 70% full before the end of the episode, or just after the end of the episode. But as I said, I promise you I will not empty the trailer empty the trailers up until such time as episode 3 comes on, which means roughly probably Monday. So that's about it. But other than that, I will leave the field and the truck totally. I won't touch any of the trucks or anything like that. I will continue the harvest even after this episode is finished. The reason being is because I want to get the harvest done, but what I will do is I won't touch the field in the way of cultivating or harvest or ploughing or even doing fertilising or whatever, or putting lime on there. I'll leave that all for when episode 3 comes up. Episode 3 I'll be taping on Monday. So that's about that on that episode. That episode will be getting taped on Monday. And that is tomorrow. So it will be getting taped tomorrow. It also, as normal, we'll hope to have as normal, the screen will be back to normal. In other words, full screen. There won't be any of this that you see. The only reason why I had it like this for this episode was because I was kind of hoping to see if I could get any comments from anybody in the way of saying anything about any sheep or cattle or anything similar to that. You know, sheep, horses and cattle is all I want at the moment. Pigs, as I said in episode 1, pigs are out of the question. Same with chickens. So at the moment it's just 3 animals or 3 breeds, which is sheep, cattle and horses. Also, as I said in episode 1, you guys are the jury on that, in what ones I should have and how many. So as I said, that's up to you guys. Now we just got to wait for this harvester to come back and tell me that he's empty, or sorry, full, and I will empty him. I have noticed, and I did watch, as I said a few days ago, I was watching YouTube, and a guy on YouTube said that there are more mods coming out for FS19 on PC, Xbox One and also PlayStation 4. I don't know what the mods are. All I do know is there are mods coming out. Apparently there's a new map coming out which will be out halfway through next month, or late next month. What'd be a real bonus is if that map, the new map that's coming out, came out on Christmas Day. That would be a brilliant thing to have, a Christmas present on FS19, and the Christmas present on SF19 is a new map. Oh, and a couple of new vehicles, like a John Deere spreader or whatever, you know. Just a couple of new vehicles, like say some from like the quad track which you see in SF19 is Case. What would be really good if you saw the quad track as John Deere, or whoever else also does the quad track as well. That'd be a bit of a bonus as well. So I seriously hope to God that they do that. I really want to see the quad track come out in the way of a John Deere. That would be really good, because on my farm at this point, for Walker Farms episode, or for Walker Farm series, especially for the first 10 episodes or however long the equipment lasts, I'm going to have John Deere. And here we go. Just to check something before I do go in and unloading. Let's see. Go in and unload this the second time, and then run beside him for the second time. And then I've just got to wait for a third run. I seriously, guys, am going to apologise, because we are 22 minutes into the episode, and each episode only goes for half an hour. I really am sorry that you guys won't be able to see the rest of the harvest, but as I said, I do promise that you guys will see me unload the truck, and I also promise you guys will see me work on this field. I won't buy any more fields up until such time as we are ready to I am ready to get more fields. I just want to get 7 fields is all I'm going to get, because that's all you really need on this game, to be honest. Hey, what do you know, I was right, over 7% for the filling of the trailer after the second load, because I'm doing a run beside it. You guys won't see this trailer fill, but you will see it full. Now I've just got to turn this rear around. Wait for him to move. Now just to wait. Now guys, as I said, you won't see the field get done completely, but you will see me work on the field. One of the many things that's got to be done to it, I think lime's got to be put on it. First of all, I'm going to cultivate it, then I'm going to throw lime on it, and then I will fertilise the field. But as I said, it would be good if that new map that's coming out came out on Christmas Day. That'd be brilliant. It would be really, it'd make my day, and I'm pretty sure everybody else who plays Farm Sim 19, it'll make their day too. Because it's one of the, it is, in the way of farming games, it is the best to date. And for some weird reason, I don't know why, but for some weird reason, the people who did Farm Sim 19 are in the middle of doing Farm Sim 20 and also 21 at the same time. Now, the funny part of it is I've seen shots, or I've seen a little episode about Farm Sim 20. Whether or not it's out or not already, I don't know. I will have a look at that later, on a later date. I will let you know. But as I said in the last episode, I can't wait for Farm Sim 21 to come out. Two friends of mine that also play Farm Sim 19, and they've also got Farm Sim 17 as well, and 15, mind you. They always manage, the people who do Farm Sim games always manage to spend more time on, for example, 17, 19, and this one that's coming out fairly soon, 21. They didn't do much with Farm Sim 20 or 18, because they just, basically, if you know what I mean, it just seemed to me like they just threw them together, because I had a look at Farm Sim 20, and I had, for a while, Farm Sim 18. Farm Sim 18 to me wasn't all that crash up, so I'm sort of thinking the same thing with Farm Sim 20, so I can't wait for Farm Sim 21 to come out. Do me one big favour, guys, please like and comment my episodes, and please, I beg you, subscribe to my channel. Farm Sim is not the only game I do. I do Wreckfest, I do GTA 5, I do all sorts of games, but I'm doing a 10 episode series of Walker Farms on FS19, so my next taping will be Monday. If anybody watches this after the taping, please, you're most welcome to watch when I do it. The more viewers who view me while I do it, the better it will be for me. And as I said, please like and comment, and also subscribe, and leave suggestions on what animals you want me to run. Just remember one thing: no pigs and no chickens, but leave a like and a comment, and also when you do comment, please comment on how many horses, sheep and cattle you want me to run. It's a yes and no. It's a yes and no, as I said. You have up until the 7th of December to let me know. I will be putting my episodes fairly soon. All my episodes of Walker Farms, the series, will be going on to Facebook. So it'll just be episode after episode after episode on Facebook. But you know, it'd be a real help if you guys could help me in the way of deciding on what I'm going to have in the way of animals, and how many in the way of animals. Okay guys, I'm going to call it there, but I might just do one more load on the harvester, so you guys can watch me unload the harvester for one more run, which means I'll go 1 minute over. To be honest, too, I don't really mind, because I love having viewers either view me or have a look at my episodes after they're done. So that'll be it for the episode after I've unloaded this. I might not get the full unload done, because this trailer that I've got behind the truck was 78% full when I came up to the harvester. So I might not get the full unload. Doesn't look like I will. So there you have it. That's the full unload of the trailer, but I'm not too sure how much is left in the harvester. Yeah guys, I've got to call it. Like and comment my episodes, and leave comments on the episode with what you want me to do in the way of crops and animals. Just remember, no pigs or chickens, it's just horses, cattle and sheep, and that's it. And leave the amount that you want me to have, if you want me to have any. Okay, I'm kind of hoping you say yes to horses and sheep and cattle, because I would like to do that sort of thing. Anyhow guys, I'm gone. I shall see you guys soon. Enjoy my videos, and please like and comment and join and subscribe to my channel. I shall see you again very soon. Play fair and have fun.